It was roughly about 8 years ago where I found myself at home really bored during the summertime, and I decided to go through the catalog that they always send every single year from the city of Fontana. In that catalog, I did find a group that focused on dancing ballet folklorico. So one day I decided to go to their studio and join their group. When I first joined their group, it was really hard for me to even ask questions, or if I had any questions or an issue or a problem with dancing, I was really shy to go up to the teacher and ask for help. Hello everyone, my name is Ruby Quiroz, and today I will be teaching you how to dance ballet Puerto Rico. So, as one of the articles that I did choose states that ballet Puerto Rico focuses on focuses on all the states from Mexico, and from each state of Mexico does represent a different culture. So since they all represent something different and they all have different cultures, they all have their own music as well as their own costumes to wear. And this article is named Típico Folklore or Topic. That is the article's name. So now moving on to another article. The other article is named History and Techniques of Folklorico. So in this article, it basically talks about the history of ballet folklorico and what was the first group that began dancing ballet folklorico. So the first group that was created and that began dancing ballet folklorico was the Amalia Hernandez group, which was in the year of 1905 in Mexico City. So this was the first group created and that dance ballet folklorico. So in this speech, I will be teaching you how to dance ballet folklorico, focusing on one state of Mexico, which would be Jalisco, and the song La Negra. So this is most of the typical song that you would see in every single ballet folklorico group that you would join. So in this speech, I will be teaching you how to properly place your arms, as well as the three different steps that you would need to dance this dance, which would be la carretilla, el zapateo de tres, and el borracho. So to begin my speech, I'm going to teach you what you should be wearing specifically for females. Males, your costumes are a little different, but I would still teach you where to place your arms. So here, if you do have long hair, males, make sure if you have long hair, place your hairs back. Females, as you could see here, and as you noted, I do have my hair back in a bun, which all females should have, with a little bun knitted, which is a bun that you could tie around your hair, as well as these flowers. These flowers are part of the costume here from Jalisco. So females, you will be wearing skirts most of the time, and this is the skirt from this beautiful state of Jalisco. So for your posture, before presenting or dancing, you always have your hands on your hips. Now males, your hands are always on the back of your hands, like so, like I've demonstrated here. And then for the shoes, it doesn't matter whether you're a male or a female, you will be wearing heel shoes. Now don't worry, the heels are not that big, but they do, for both shoes, for both male and female, they do contain nails on the bottom, just so you could hear the steps while dancing. So now that I taught you what to do with your arms and how to posture yourself and how to look professional, as well as what to do with your arms or how to properly place your arms, I'm gonna teach you the first step, which is the zapateo de tres. Zapateo de tres does contain two basic steps, which would be stomp, heel, stomp, stomp, heel, stomp, stomp, heel, stomp, stomp. Now, if you repeat this in your head, I'm pretty sure you could also do it with your feet. Now, making sure you have the shoes makes it a lot easier to dance. So I'm going to teach you the hand movements for the females. Males, remember that your hands are always going to be placed behind your back. Females, as you can see here, during this step, doing el zapateo de tres, your hands will go in circular motions. So now that I talked about el zapateo de tres, I'm going to teach you how to dance el borracho. So el borracho is basically represents a drunk person, so a drunk person moving side to side. So for this first step, you will start off with your right foot forward, left foot back, and then left foot forward and right foot back, and so on. So you would continue to do this step throughout the song. So this is one of the steps that is mostly used in ballet folklorico as well. And then, so now that I taught you how to do the step, I'm going to teach you how to do the hand movements. So the hand movements are a little bit different than el zapateo de tres for females, because you are moving a little slower and your arms will go a little wide, open a little wider. And your hand movements will be also, like I said, a little wider. Now males, remember that your hands are always placed in the back. So now that I taught you how to do el borracho, I'm going to teach you how to do la carretilla. So la carretilla is a combination of el zapateo de tres as well as el borracho, but instead of doing el zapateo de tres in place, you will be doing heel stomp. So you will be doing heel stomp, the same movements like el borracho. So you do heel stomp, heel stomp, heel stomp, starting off with the same foot as el borrachos, and for the left foot as well as el borrachos. So now that I taught you how to do the foot movement, now you are going to do the hand movements. So the hand movements are exactly the same like el borracho, and for males, remember that your hands are always placed behind your back. Doesn't matter what step you are doing, you are always placing your hands behind your back. So for the final result, this is a combination of putting all the steps together and for you to dance el borracho, La Negra, the song of La Negra. So you start off with la carretilla, moving on to el borracho, and finally to el zapateado de tres. So in conclusion, I taught you how to properly wear your items and how to properly place your hands, as well as the three basic steps, which would be la carretilla, el zapateo de tres, and as well as el borracho. So now I've been dancing for approximately 8 years now, and I can say that I am a professional dancer now. I teach students as well as perform anywhere they tell me to perform. Thank you, everyone. I hope that you guys learned a few about what Ballet Folklorico is and a few steps, and hopefully in the future you will decide or maybe even join a group of Ballet Folklorico.